Want to make sure everything gets set up correctly. It's been a while since I've done a live stream. So, hi, 91's already in here. That's good to see. So, I'm going to be doing um, it's kind of farming. It's pretty much what I got to do. I started the season late. Um, I had some stuff going on in real life, so that was that. And let me know that you can hear me all right. I'm going to go through all of. Bring your cipher. Uh, I'm going to be going through my ships, the leaderboards, the map, do some farming. I mean, I literally played this for maybe 6 hours yesterday, if that. I got 4 hours left on my 24-hour speed buff. I'm going to be doing some chess pools. Let's see. It's only a level 10. He should be able to take it, right? Yeah, he's got some officers on. Tell you what. What the? Okay. Well, that sucks. Uh, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm not gonna wait for that. Probably should have went down first, but oh well. Yeah, it sucks starting late. I'll tell you that, cause I am kind of lost, and there's no way for me to get caught up. Really, I have to farm, and then to get anywhere, I need a bastion, or I need to. Um, we're gonna try it, or I have to ford over, which sucks. Okay. Yeah, I got my Ember Helm up to 18. Yes, well, this morning, early this morning. See, and I'm sitting. Everybody's low, but it is what it is. Okay, I got that. I got that. Darkpink's probably going to draw. I bet. So let's take a look at the map real quick. As you can see, there's fighting everywhere. So last season I was in Arcos with Rogs. Most of Rogs came over to Ogrox, I think, and joined Frog. So you got Big Pin over here against Vanguard, Lock and Tower. Let's go to this. We got Frog and Whip over here, which really sucks because there was a Bastion over here, and that's how I got here. Because as you can see, I'm all the way up there. Um, Nova. Nobody's gotten that yet. I don't even know if it's unlocked. I haven't checked. You got Eldarin, Omega, and Frogs over here. Omega and CMPS. Okay. Jedi and CMPS and Ring are in Eldarin. Okay. Fire, P versus P, H Hive Mind. What's going on over here? Apex LCDR. Okay. So, as you can see, Frogs is fighting all these fronts. I'm obviously not there because I'm a baby still. But whoever it was destroyed the bastion, and I hope they don't come up this way. Okay, you. Okay, let's see if Darkwing did okay. That's not okay. Well, it looks like he'll be sitting while he reinforces. I got more aggressive trying to take a 130 at a level 14 Dark Fang. But usually I'm just, I don't know, I'm too cautious usually. I think who's over there? I think it's Moonvale, right? Yep, it's Moonvale. Okay. Let's get Moonvale is energy, right? Yeah. But he's going to just get blue officers because it's only a 90. I got enough purple to make another, to upgrade another purple. Okay. Sure. Okay. How's everybody else finding this season so far? I had a lot more ships over here. I had a fort over by the bastion that whoever killed, which is not what I wanted to wake up to this morning. Oh, good, that's Star Lord. He don't know it yet, but I'm going to take this 200. Well, I'm going to attempt that 200. And I forgot to post on Discord that I am live. So I'm going to take a second and do that. Of course, I feel like I've forgotten how to do most of this stuff. It's been so long since I've been here. seems like while I was gone, a lot of people have decided to quit, which isn't something that I like to hear. I know before I left, the devs were amazing. They talked. Um, they were on doing a lot of stuff for the game. I haven't really checked the um, haven't checked the message boards to see what updates they've made or things like that. Okay. Okay, where am I? I kind of thought he would take that. I mean, I know Resolute can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Let's see. Tech Lab, I got Chimeras going. Okay. I know somebody's going to ask why am I building Ember Helm like this. So for farming, 5 in each of these I start with. Then I put one in here so that the defense -3 helps whatever skills. Then I go put a point in there just so there's some extra damage on the first round. Then I go back and forth in between these two because this one's going to give you your most damage um, early on when things aren't full because of this 50% chance to deal an additional 100% damage. Some people do close targeting or things like that. Me, not so much. Moonveil. Okay, let's see here. How far is Emperor Helm from level 20? 12,000. How much does he get for? Okay, good. So he'll be level 20. And then he's going to do a 200. Okay, so let's take a look at these leaderboards while this stuff's going. Actually, I'm going to hit this one too. Okay. Let's see. Top farmers. Tom and Jerry. UDAF is usually there. Reagan, Asmail. Solar Leah, CC Master. Okay. Lions down in 10th. Mig. There's Mig. What a surprise. All these CMPSs. Hanky! Okay. Candy, Bopa. Okay, there's top 30 top guilds. What a surprise. CMPS, always. Tower and Lock are coming in strong. Third and fourth, good job. Whip, Zoro, LCDR. Okay, Rogs. You got Jedi, Fire, Hive Mind, Obi-Wan. That's a new one. Apex. No, that can't be. Laws, I am the law. That can't be, can it? Is that law? And then you got Eldarin, Vanguard, Ograk, Stoner. Okay. These numbers are getting a lot closer. Like these bottom five are a lot closer than they were last season. There was like I think only three of them that were really close. So there is more people coming in the game. It's just taking a lot longer than people expected it to. War ranking: Asmael, Lion, Hanky, CC Master, Rob the Great. No surprise on the top five. Cresoro, Agrod. Don't know them. Big, of course. Price. Beer Buffalo is up in 19th. Good Bud Beer Buffalo. Cersei's down in 22nd. Wow. Valor, Rusty. Okay. Now I need to go to. Where do I need to go? I need to. Okay, well let me click. I need on. I need to find law. Because I am really curious to see if that is law from Lord of the Rings, from Rise to War. Love Law. That guy was awesome. Great guy. Good to talk to. Good player. Got to play with him for a couple seasons, which was really nice. Okay, I'm not going down any farther. We're going to go to 200, and that's it. Damn. Okay. I was hoping. Yeah, because clicking in here doesn't work, faction doesn't work. Oh well, I tried. Okay, where am I at? Moonvale. Delete that. Moonvale's going to take that, and then Harboring will take that. So, I'm glad to be back playing. I missed the game. I missed a lot of the guys. Although, funny story, when I logged on and then came over to Frogs, because that's what I thought all the Rogs players did, I said hi and to guild chat, and two of the guys were like, "Who are you and where'd you come from?" Needless to say, that was a little awkward. I can't believe Moonvale took that much losses on that. Okay, let's get. Oh, Moonvale's going to take that first tile. Where am I on? 87 and 116. Okay, good. Yeah, this is a lonely stream. Nobody's talking. I mean, I know it was last minute. and I didn't really promote it much. But still, sorry about that. I'm wondering if I should. Yep, I'm gonna have to reinforce here. You know what? No, I'm not. Screw it. If he dies, he dies. I want to see if I can get a 200. I should be at this level. Abraham, nice to see you. Your newest Elysian test? No, I have not. I have just came back pretty much yesterday. Was the first time I've really signed on to the game for the season. First time I even really looked at the discords of all the teams for the season. I am going to open some chests in a few minutes. Come on. Sometimes I really hate this. Cause I'll have to answer you later. Can you DM them to me and let me know, and I'll take a look at them. I'll be honest, I know nothing about Elysian, and I actually unlocked him yesterday from opening a chest. No, I got Celestial. Celestial, not Elysian. To do. Let's send Emberhelm to his death. I'm just kidding. I think he should take it. I probably shouldn't use Moonveil for pathing, tiling, but oh well. And he's been sitting here for a while. That's the only reason I haven't done anything. And here's a glitch that I found that it's kind of funny. You see this 3 minutes 36 seconds? You see over here on my Ember Helm? Same timer. So it doesn't tell me nothing. Gotta love when there's all those glitches in the game. Hey, Beer Buffalo. It's great to see you too, man. I have, like I said, yesterday was the first day I really looked into anything, even turned on the game or anything. So I don't know if I'm going to even bother looking at Celestial this season. I mean, what do we have? 2 weeks left? Does it have a date on here? No. They still haven't changed this, I see, because they said that they were going to 30-day seasons. I mean, shit, we're almost to the end already on these. What is this one? End of the countdown. 1 day, 23 hours. Okay. Surprises me they haven't changed that yet. So, do we think Emberhelm's going to take the tile? I don't know. I think after that I'm going to reinforce and do some um, chest pulls. Oh, I should do this real quick. Yeah, I did the first set of challenges when Emberhelm was like level 7, I think. So that's nice that you can always do that. Thanks, Abraham. I think I'm good. I mean, Ember's 21. He should take it. Um, if not, and I'll hit a couple more 150s, get him to like level 24, 25, and then he'll take him for sure. Ah, that's not good. Harbinger, such a useless ship. Okay, there was a draw. Let's see how many troops he lost. Ah, that's not good. Oh, that was a challenge. Ah, okay. I'll take that for his first 200. Where am I at? Yeah, and if for some reason I get screwed, I can always back up hit with him. Okay, who's what and where? I got him reinforced because he died, taking out a level 10 tile. Brother K's, good to see you as well. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I started the season yesterday, so as you can see, I'm pretty low. Of course, this was 18 20 minutes ago. It's good to see some big battle pins, I'll tell you that much. I mean, that's a very nice pin. And you got a couple of the orange pins over here. Not too bad. Then you got a bunch of small ones all over the map. But it's nice that it's not just one or two pins total on the map. And I'm just trying to farm my way. I'm going to do some chest pulls. Yeah, like I have not asked anybody about what's gone on this season. Because it just seems crazy because you got. Let me go back into the map. Okay, you got Eldarin. Okay, you got some Eldarin up here. You got Rogs that are from Arcos and Lai, whatever. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. You got Apex from Terra over here. Okay, that makes sense. Eldarin making sure that they get those 800 gems for that chapter progression. You got Eldarin over here fighting Omega, and it's kind of funny. It's nice to see Zoro and CMPS split, but you got us fighting over here against Tyrannus. You got us against Stonar, which they took out the Bastion. I'm just glad I got a fort up before that. You got a little bit of everybody over here. You got Vanguard and Ograx fighting here. So it's like, where really is CMPS? Just sitting here taking planets because they're on one pin. Come on. Oh, two pins. That's us. Yeah, CMPS is on two pins. They're not even over here fighting Terra since they're over here taking planets. Okay. I'm just wondering if it was only LSDR over here or LCDR. Looks like it. Good job to them if it was just their group. You had a big fight 2 days ago versus Zoro. Well, I hate to say it, and I'm not putting anybody down, but I know last season Zoro was probably the closest match on just a team versus team scenario against CMPS. So you guys should be fighting each other. You guys should still be fighting each other. I think it's this one I want more of. I feel so small. Although this might be good. Because once I get him full, and he'll level up a couple times, okay. I might just straight try to surf with Emberhelm. I love surfing. That is the most fun I have in this game is trying to get the different ships to surf. I don't know why. I mean, I love like sieging and things like that. I always have, but surfing is just so much fun. Where was the fight at for Zoro and CMPS? Was it just regular ground here, or did something actually happen out of it? Okay. Why do we have tiles down here? Zoro, CMPS. CMPS moves quick, so I am sure that you guys made it through this crossing before they got close to you. 220 reports. My highest, I don't know exactly how many, because you know how when you open up the inbox, sometimes it will glitch and say there's multiple reports or whatever, and then it will break it up into a couple different reports. I know for a fact that Darkfang had 251, but I think with the other parts of the reports that were broken up, I think it was 269 was the most I had. It was like over 18 hours of surfing with Darkfang. That was just amazing. And I know Darkfang's kind of pointless to surf with towards the end. It was just kind of fun. I wasn't using them for anything else. So let's see. Darkfang's going to be full in 3 minutes. Okay, there's that. Who is this? I don't know you. Star Lord's up there. But there's one. 3 to get through. Anybody else have trouble with BlueStacks trying to get the right zoom? I want it just big enough. I guess that's okay. I want it just a little bit farther back. Just big enough so you can see the numbers. Yeah, I haven't figured out why sometimes the tiles kick you off. I I get that sometimes too with some of my guys. I don't know why. I think it's just a random act. Like it's causing um it's causing a bug inside the system having that many reports or something. Wow. Are you talking about you broke into Zoro spawn? Because I don't see CMPS in this on these reports. So I don't want to hear we broke in. You're not there. Just messing with you, Abraham. As soon as too close. As soon as I reinforce him, I'm going to do some chest pulls. I figure why not? Oh, one of our lovely players decided to change his name to something not so friendly. I'll read his later. Come on, hurry up. Let me reinforce. Of course, I messed up yesterday. First login was before reset. I meant to buy um, the fuel, but I forgot, so I only got one instead of two coming into today. Let's see. So I just got Celestial. So that's going to be out of the Sovereign. Yeah, the Sovereign chest. So I am going to do my chest pulls in Dominions. Yes, they do have some interesting names. Okay, so I do have some of these, but 5 is 2,000, right? Yeah, 2,000. So I'm going to take this down to about 7,000 or so. But first, we got to do the tickets. And I swear, last season, the last couple seasons when I've done chest pulls, I've done better doing one at a time than doing the 5 packs. Okay, another Sunder. Eh. Bulk exchange. What do I want? What did I say? 7,000? Yeah, that looks good. Oh, 30. That works. No, it's actually from the rewards for last season. Corruptor? Yeah, I don't have him unlocked yet. I actually did good on the Buffalo machine at the casino last night. I don't want Astaroth. I can't wait until they finally introduce a um, officer exchange. This is good. I need more supports. Machina. Hey, hey, hey. I'm pretty sure I can make him. I think I can make him Mastery 3. There's Corruptor. You see what I mean? One at a time. One at a time. And I still got 13 more pulls. So I had 7 and then 17, 24 pools. I got 2 invites. I got Astaroth for the gold. Ah, there's Machina. There's another Machina. Machina, Machina, whatever. Kraken. Who really wants to level their Kraken though? A gold officer would be nice. You know the game Warcraft? That's what that looks like. Come on, give me a gold officer. Ooh, yay! Thank you. Thank you, War of Nova Gods. Any chance you'll give me another one? Okay. Now let's go check this stuff out. So, I got Corruptor and Machina. Oh, let's see. 24 at 100. That's oh yeah, that's 5. That's at least Mastery 3. Maybe even no, that's Mastery 3. Machina 13-0. That is Mastery 3 though. Of course, I have no idea how to build him, but for now I'm just going to take a quick look and then put points just so I don't have that red dot. Ooh. And inflicts confusion. Inflict confusion. Might as well get the stun chance. I what's in here. Defense. Okay, that might be helpful for 2, 3 for farming. Because I'm not going to try to level them up this season. Well, I should say mastery up. You like Kraken? I do too for farming or for mining. That's about it though. Okay. So, do we think that was a flaw how much he lost? Let's see. We gotta find some 130s. Actually, you're gonna take another 90. Yeah, here's my power set. Oh, oh! How did you guys let me almost forget? Let's see here. Stone Arch seems to be pretty much okay. I got 1 gold officer, 2 invites. I got a bunch of purples. I think it was an engineer, wasn't it? The gold. Really? And then I did get a him. Another one was for siege. Awesome. Okay, I guess it. Oh yeah, it's Dominion. I need dark ship. Him I had. Right? It was an engineering one, right? Finally. Let's see. Oh, I hate when it does this. Power, elemental, damage, heavy strike, craft, defense, +6. So it's not that good. Plus, I think that's the only gold engineer I got. I hate when it does this. Why does it do that? And you, there's no real way for me to fix it except shut down. But then it screws up the live feed. Yeah, but that wasn't bad. 37 pools, two invites. Let's see, two invites, one gold officer, and was it one or two gold? No, I got a couple gold schematics. I got an Astaroth. I got a Kraken. Was there another one? No, I think that was it, right? Yeah, Kraken and Astaroth, and then I got a bunch of purple. Urgh. I don't even know if I can pause this so I can restart it. Oh, okay. There, now it should come back. Sorry, guys. That tile capture thing bugs the crap out of me. And that was the only way I could think to get it going again. Oh. Doop doo doop doo doo doo. Damn, this thing's slow. It's normally not this slow. Okay, where are we at? All that stuff's going. I need to find a 130. Come on, where is everything? Nothing's connected. I'm quite disappointed in my team. They should have left a lot of things connected for me. Just kidding. Okay, I definitely want to get these at some point after I level up a little bit more. Oh, yay. Dark Fang, let's go. Now, if he takes a buttload of losses, I'm going to be pissed. 12 minutes on him. How's he doing? He's got a couple more hits in him. He's only got 2 moves left. And then Loki's over there full, so. Let's go connect these while we're at it. So I'm trying to figure out. No wonder I seem like I'm low. Um, I'm trying to fort my way over to Nova, to any kind of front, Not that I'm going to help with fighting, but I will be able to help a little bit with clearing tiles. Yeah, because I'm all the way up here. I mean, I got to get down here. I'm not sure if there was deals made to do Nova like a free for all, or if there's who's allied with who. Because it wouldn't surprise me if CMPS talked to Stonar and Tyrannus. Oh no, is it still muted? Uh, let's see. Can't hear me. Okay. Brother Cage, you can hear me? Okay, good. You guys had me worried for a second because I hate this stuff. Buffalo rejoin Buffalo. I don't think Vanguard made a deal with CPMS. CMPS. Okay, good. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I can see these three working together, but Whip. It's good that this one's still staying high. I don't know, it just sucks coming in late. I think if it ever happens again and I have to wait this long to start, 2 weeks to start, that I'm just going to wait until the next season. Because I can't just log in and just do like the dailies and then log out. I got too much free time on my hands. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's 130. This is very close 200. There's that one. Yep, I'm gonna tell. I got a message, Star Lord. Star Lord's a good guy. Go fight CPMS. Who, me? Oh, Vanguard. Yeah, who knows? I'm not sure about this 30-day. What do you guys think about the 30-day season? I'm not convinced on it. 60, way too long. But I think 30 might be too short. Okay, that's better. I think maybe we need a like 40, 45 day. Oh, it's not that far. I mean, come on. No excuses. Let's see here. There's got to be a way over here, right? Look, you already have this opened. Here's two ways to get into CMPS. Don't be lazy, Buffalo. That's not you. Come on. No! This is why I play on my phone and only play on the computer when on BlueStacks when I'm streaming. Because I can never get the zoom. Bastard. Where were you flying to? Oh. Come on, Emberhelm, hurry up. I don't know about that, Brother K's. You hooked your monitor up to your tablet? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I have my in my room I have my computer plugged into my TV. My nice big TV. So it doubles. And your mouse, Nexus keyboard. Jesus. You must have one hell of a tablet. Oh, I love using the TV though. It's a lot bigger, better controls. What am I doing? Okay, there's that. Now, I'll save the resources for chimeras. You are so useless. I should have reinforced him just so he was full. But oh well. Oh, of course you're faster with mount. Well, you're an old school gamer, aren't you? PC gamer. Like first person shooters. I don't know. I'm kind of faster with my finger on a tablet than I would be a mouse, I think. Have more control. So, Emberhelm, level 23. Here is the officers. I love my Astra though. This was a nice pool with the radiation damage. So, do we think Emberhelm is going to be able to surf this? That's nice. Working from home is very nice for a lot of people. I wish I had that skill set. I was a mechanic before I got hurt. So I don't have that kind of skill set. It is what it is. I trade some stocks. I play games. That's about it. Got made some investments. So 74 times with Sun Warden. With Sun Warden? No. Where are you at? Okay, you got those. Okay, you're going to be using this. You're going to be using some of the damage reduction. You got a fully refined healer, though, don't you? For your Sun Warden to serve? Because that's not your typical surfer. But I could see it if you have full healing officer. You got damage reduction. You're probably using Vanguard um, heavies, so you get that extra damage reduction from the Mastery 3 skill. Let's see. So, here we go. Time to die. Okay, good. Dark Fang is doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm going to be crying um, in 3 hours. Because with farming, you need that speed. Okay, it doesn't look like he's going to surf it, but it does look like he's going to take it. I need to find a green 230 is what I need. I don't know this guy. Where am I at? I usually get this up to 9, 8, and then I start putting into the round 1 skill. Oh, he leveled up twice. Nice. You got 160 on Weaver. I don't have Star Weaver. You should be able to. Okay. Well, you got enough heal. That heal block is ridiculous. That's a lot of rounds. That completely kills a couple of the ships, just flat out. Yeah, I can see Star Weaver surfing a lot. Look, I have surfed with, let's see, Paladin. Are the ones that I have. Paladin, Dread, Resolute. I got a couple small, like 20 to 30 report surfs. I've surfed Hammerhead, which is a little bit more difficult. Valkyrie, Radiant, Cypher. I did get a couple small surfs in with him. Sunder, Dominus, Moonveil, Darkfang, and Emberhelm. So there's a lot of ships that you can surf with. I mean, I don't have, there's a lot that I don't have, but I think Aegis Starweaver for sure should be able to. Revenant, he's got enough damage reduction that you probably could figure it out. Yeah. Oh yeah, he could definitely. Revenant could surf. I don't know enough about these other ones. Overlord should be able to surf. Elysian maybe. So I want to say over half of the ships that you could probably surf with. How much does he have? He's got 60. Okay. You can take the 130 and then he's going to go over to those 150s. Why do you want Stonar specific? That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Somebody want, damn it. Oh well. Somebody wants Stonar specific. I mean, who would want Stonar? Stonar's not that good. I can't wait to start surfing. I'm just glad I'm finally getting up in levels. Because I'll get, what's he at, 26? 25? I'll probably hit 26 once he finishes that. And then he'll restore some stamina. I'll use the fuel later once I change out a couple of the ships, and I'll have him up to 30 by before I go to bed. So I'm coming along. That's not too bad. I know some people are like, first 24 hours we were at like level 40s. And I probably would have too, except where I spawned there was no tiles. Okay. Yeah. One thing I have noticed about this team, and I'm not just saying this, they're not great at updating pins. Some of these pins are a few days old, which made it hard for me to try to figure out where to go. Soldier, glad you're here. Don't ever feel shy, and you can always chat. Thanks for the support. This is fun. I just wish there was more for me to do other than farming. Or if I was farming, I was in the first couple hours of the game. Because then that's fun. It's like the race is on. Okay, so I do have Loki over there. I'm kind of using Moonveil. So who are we going to send over there? I think I gotta send Dominus, right? Or do I send Radiant? I'll send Radiant. Why not? Okay, now I just gotta find my fort. Radiant can take a couple more 90s, and I'll get him on 130s. Soldier, Gregory, nice to have you here. Yeah, it's that's one thing that I want to start surfing. Damn it! Did anybody did you guys watch my surfing video or have any questions about surfing? I know Brother K's Abraham, you guys probably have it down. Soldier, thank you very much. You have no idea how much that's appreciated. It truly is, my friend. Soldier, how long have you been playing this game? Space debris is funny. Forgive my typing. I'm sitting in an awkward position. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to get to fighting this season at all. I need to. Just like I need to finish these damn challenges. I have problems with the second batch of challenges in Unreal. Like last season, there was wrong button. There was like there's two batches. You got your first batch, and then it restarts and goes again right here. I couldn't get like Hallowed. I think I couldn't get Widow and Corruptor, and maybe Overlord. I think there was four of the second batch of Unreal I could not get. It drives me nuts. Almost done here though. And then I can. Oh, didn't these have tickets too? I don't know. Okay, that makes sense. I've seen a lot of changes since I've been here. It's been what, 3.5 months now? 4 months? It's been a lot of changes. Yeah. Doesn't this guy know that he's supposed to be fighting? Okay, he's low in production. I'll never mind. I like Valkyrie. I can't wait to get my Valkyrie up a couple more levels. Where is Valkyrie? Yeah, I got my Mastery 3. I think, uh, yeah, I'm nowhere close. Well, Valkyrie looks promising. I mean, you got all this radiation damage up here. What was it? You got this additional radiation. You got the heal. I think wasn't Mastery 5 almost useless? I mean, that you can argue for, but I think Valkyrie could be a good ship. And then who doesn't love a good Paladin bomb? But Paladin could also be a fighter, I think. Because you need 1 point in there for the stun immunity. And that's for sure. You got second attack. That's not that important. Which one was it? This one, it's got silence that you could do. And then, of course, you got your evade, you got your stun, and you got your confusion. So I think Paladin could be a good fighter, not just for Paladin bombs. Okay, now I need to go over here. Dark Fang. What, the radiation reduction? Yeah, but at some point you're giving off enough radiation. It doesn't matter how much reduction they have. I'm just kidding. It does. But I also have her. I really like her. I wish I had another gold so I could enhance her. And then I need to augment her one more time. And I'd be completely happy. If I could pull another Astra in my next pull next season, I would be extremely happy. Because this goes to 240. That's a huge chunk. Yeah, but how many people are really running the radiation reduction officer? I mean, because that's awful specific. Where you have other officers that do energy reduction. You know, like Sydney does energy damage reduction. I think Morgan has one of her skills is reduction too, right? Straight. I guess not. I thought the other skill was, but there's a few that just do energy damage, and that's more common than anything else. Just like thermal, you don't see thermal that often. You see energy most. You see radiation and then thermal. Yeah, but remember the machine I can only get to mastery 3. I might mess with them next season. But my main fighter is Emberhelm. It's a good overall ship. Sometimes I die, sometimes I win, sometimes I draw. And how is the fog? Speaking of, how is the fog of war working? Because again, I'm not fighting anyone yet, but that's one thing I've been really curious about. Let's go find some fighting. So it's supposed to be a generic ship. Okay. What is this? Radiant? Oh, that might not. I'm gonna assume that they know they're going to hit Joe's. So they're all looking like radiants, huh? Okay. Bye-bye. So that's Vanguard. Do all of them have? Are all of them radiants, or do they all have separate looking, like their own specific generic ship? Are all these ominous? Yep. Okay. That's Omega. Yep. So, radiant, ominous. What is Stonar? Ogrex is Dark Fangs. Okay. Yeah, Fog of War. It only makes sense to have Fog of War because it's too easy for, especially the big guys, just to straight counter somebody. At least this gives some of the little guys a chance of doing some damage. Okay. 14, mostly full. You're gonna try a 130. Once I change big old brick. How about Resolute? I mean, come on, it's just a long, narrow shaft. Like, we don't have a lot of those kinds of ships. Long, narrow shafts. Even this one, but this one's got a point. I mean, there's so many shafts. Come on. Trying to think. Let's see. And like Tyrant and Dominus, why are they so close? I think Overlord's probably the worst one. It's just flat with a couple wings hanging off. Yeah, Asmail's no fun to fight. I've been there before. Okay, so Moonveil's gonna hit this. Let me see something. Where is Moonveil? Don't remember how I have him skill. Okay, I'm just got him in the healing. Okay, let's see. Where is Moonveil? I wish there was a fast swap button. Yeah, at least now that I got a couple more supports, I'll be able to. Well, when it comes to fighting, things change. These two get broken down and everything goes into one. Or if we're at the very start of the season, I'll put stuff in there for Siege. The Covenant ship from Halo. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I could see that. It's been a long time since I've played Halo. Okay, let's see. 1 minute 42 seconds there. You know, it's funny. I'm seeing more people that have left the game, but as I was saying at the start of the video, it seems like there is more players. I mean, it's not growing as fast as we'd like. I can definitely say that. But if you go to top guilds, okay, there was the three that were our top factions. You had the three that were breakaway last season too. But there was a fourth one that was somewhat close. But like all of these bottom five, they are getting closer. And same thing here. So even though some people are quitting, it seems like more are starting to come in. I know a couple people. See, now that's the perfect zoom level right there. I can't believe I finally got it after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of streaming. Um, I know a lot of people are waiting for this Norse game that's coming out. Um, there's that open world Lord of the Rings game that's going to be coming out. There's also this Game of Thrones, Dragon Blood, or something like they're at Dragonfire. That's only available, I believe, in Asia or Europe. It's not here in the United States yet. Okay, he's good enough to get 130s. Because I know the space is really hard for some people to get used to. And I get it. It was for me too for a long time. Okay. I think once Ember Helm gets full, he's going to come take this. And after that, I'll probably get off. No, there's no release date on the Lord of the Rings game. Not that I know of, anyways. I think right now it's beginning of next year. It's still a long ways out. Last thing I heard on it, anyways. I don't know about the open world concept, though. That you can physically walk from the Shire to Mordor or whatever. I don't know. I get it. it sounds cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It's just going to be a completely different kind of style game than the old Rise to War or this. I don't know. I like these games because they're different. I love Lord of the Rings not only for Lord of the Rings, but the gameplay is different than any of the other games. I know a lot of people got in the King Shot, but there's so many games that just copy and paste that game. And it's like they copy. The only thing they change is like the characters and the names of the different tasks or what era it's in. If it's in Middle Ages or present day or whatever. Okay, so he's done. You get to go home now. Somebody was telling me they didn't like Dominus for um, tiling. I think I'm gonna get Sunder going. Nope. I actually like Dominus for tiles. I think he does a really good job. Oh, Jeff, did you guys hear about the StarCraft first person shooter that's coming out? I am a huge StarCraft guy, which is weird how I really didn't like the space theme of this. But StarCraft, I love that game. I played the original back in the day. I play StarCraft 2 now and then. But yeah, they're coming out with the StarCraft first person shooter. That's going to be interesting. I'm like completely excited and stoked about it. Screw it. We're going to try it because he's almost full. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Protoss. No, I think the Zergs are going to have the most detail to it. And then I was messing around on YouTube when I was on the plane the other day, and they made a StarCraft miniatures game as well. Just like Dungeons and Dragons and all those that you play on the table. I can't get into that stuff, but I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I mean, StarCraft 1 came out 30 years ago. Probably a couple more than that, but 30 years ago. And now they're coming out with a first person shooter, the miniature table game, or whatever it's called. It's like, wow. I don't think they're going to do a movie. There was talks about one, and remember, they did a Warcraft movie, and Warcraft and StarCraft are the same exact game. It's just one's with on the ground, one's in space. I actually liked the Warcraft movie. I thought it was actually pretty good for a game movie. but it didn't get good reviews. It didn't do that well. But and then also think about it: how much more expensive would it be to make a StarCraft a space movie than it would um, on the ground? You know, shit. I used to play Warcraft, StarCraft on the computer, Command and Conquer, the original, Quake One. I used to play. That's when we used to play um, LAN games. We'd have go to a LAN center or have a bunch of people at the house. Also, back then we would play online with dial-up, and if you didn't have a server that was like in your state, your lag was crazy bad. Dial-up, those were the days. Of course, half the people on this game probably don't understand what that is. Yeah, shit. Even back in here, back in high school, we used to have LAN parties over here at my house. There'd be like 6 or 7 of us that would come over and play, and we just hook everything up. There'd be, one team in the kitchen playing at the dining room table, and there would be one team playing over in the living room, and we'd switch around. And I never played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I couldn't get into those games. It was literally StarCraft, Warcraft, Quake. Command and Conquer, I only did it sometimes at the LAN parties when I went to a buddy's house because he liked that game. And I think those are the only games I ever really played on the computer. And like now, the only game I play is StarCraft 2, which is for PC. Now the games, these first-person shooter games, move too fast for me. I can't keep up. Okay, he's full, but he's slow. Okay, I was gonna be pissed. I didn't even check to see if he had enough stamina. And let's see how long. 3 minutes. He is gonna kill it. Yeah. Did I ever send down? Oh, I sent Sunder. Okay. I'm gonna need another Pather, I think. Two. But yeah, Fortnite. I couldn't get into that one either. It's too fast, and then like you can build walls in front of yourself for defense and all of that. Excuse me, what? I like things simple. EDSF in your mouse, and those are the all you need for like Quake for those first person shooters back then. Oh, and then there was Counter Strike. Counter Strike was another PC one that I played. Just another first person shooter. Um, let's see. That's no good. Yeah, I didn't think I had enough. Okay, I need to get some. Looks like I'm going to be gathering after I connect this. Right? Like Counter Strike, there was more to it than like Quake. You could do a few different things. There was different weapons. That was fun. He's going home. He's No, he's not. Dark Fang's going home. I got Raiding coming, and I got Sunder coming. Okay. You talking about the Star Wars Battlefronts? I liked Xbox more than PC. I liked the original Xbox or the Xbox 360. I bought like the newer ones, and I don't know. Once you stopped having a CD to play where you had to download it, it completely killed it for me. And I never really played much on the Xbox, but it was nice to do once in a while. Kill some time. I don't even remember what all games I used to play. Like I liked Gears of War, of course some Call of Duty, the older ones like Modern Warfare. After that, they just became too complicated. But yeah, I liked Gears of War for Xbox 360. Never did the Star Wars though. Okay, 2 minutes there. He's full. Let's try to do a couple more challenges. God, these things are tedious. Oh, oops. I didn't change gear. And he still caused a draw. I gotta check out this report. And no gear. I think I'm gonna win that report, win that match when I switch to gear. Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna just see how old I really am. Yeah. Does anybody remember Wolfenstein? Not Wolfenstein 3D, Wolfenstein, the original. That was back on like what was it? What was the Windows before 95? Like Windows 3.1 or something like that? Does anybody remember that? Or am I just really too old? Okay. I can do one challenge real quick. How did I draw when last time I caused a draw with no uh, gear? That makes no sense. No gear with gear. There's not that big of a difference. I never played any of the Lord of the Rings games on Xbox. Okay, here we go. You go there. this out. Okay. Yeah, I liked PlayStation 1. I liked PlayStation, the first one, and then I liked the Xbox 360. Those were my two consoles. PlayStation 1, it was all about Final Fantasy. I loved playing all those games. Things that take weeks to beat. Yeah, I did LAN Party for Halo. Did that too. And like people these days, like the kids, I don't think they understand what they're missing because now they don't have to do that. Oh, he one shot at that. They don't have to, get together. They can just hop on and they have super fast internet to where they can just play with almost no ping whatsoever. I couldn't imagine growing up without that though. That made a lot of memories for me. My teen years, shit, even in my 20s, I did it sometimes. Tell you one thing, also, I'm glad about on this game that it's free to break down your officers. EA, it's in the game. The screen cheating. That's why you always end up putting people in different rooms. At least that's what we did. Put people in different rooms or put like a blanket or a towel hanging up to try to divide the area. And then when you're walking, you're trying not to step on any cords or anything to go into the kitchen to get drinks. Those were the days. Okay, so he one shotted that. So I think it's time to see if he'll hit this and surf it. Yep. I think later on that's what I'm gonna do. Once he gets stamina. I think I'm gonna pretty much call that a wrap for this live stream, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It's been fun reminiscing about things. But I think I'm going to, yeah, call it a night, call it a day for the live stream. I gotta figure out dinner, start prepping for dinner. So, Gregory, Beer Buffalo, Brother K's, you guys stuck around the longest. Abraham, if you're still here, you were here with me for a long time too. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. And as always, make the most out of what you got.